morning, Phoenix High School. I'm Jordan Stevens, and this is Bailey Toney. Welcome to the first PHTV newscast of the year. We hope everyone had a great summer.
As school is starting up, we know a lot of seniors are curious about their Oaks writing scores. Your English teacher should be handing those to you soon, as well as your actual written essay.
Over the summer, our Phoenix cheer team attended a stunt clinic with other local schools. Our varsity stunt team finished first in a stunt-off at the clinic against 13 other teams.
Great job to our cheerleaders. In other news, starting this Thursday at lunch, the Impact Bible Study will begin. You can meet in Mrs. Hansen's room for some fellowship and pizza.
As the school year begins again, we must remind ourselves to always be respectful. We have a segment to share with you guys about RESPECT. Let us respectfully show that clip. Phoenix High School is known for being a respectful school. Let's make sure we keep it that way. This Wednesday, there will be a DECA meeting at lunch in Mr. Carvalho's room.
Another fun event happening at lunch on Wednesday is the first chess club meeting of the year. Meet in Ms. Barton's room, N412, if you're interested, and any level of player is welcome.
Lots of events are happening during lunch this week, right, Bailey?
Yes, in fact, today at lunch, the Speech and Debate Club will meet in Mr. Roderick's room.
If you're already in this class, feel free to join as the club will focus particularly on the upcoming Congress. The Congress will be on the 19th, so talk to Micah Furlong about having your bill submitted.
The next segment we have is to bring attention to bullying in schools. Let's check that out.
What's up, nerd? Why you gotta be like that, man? Because when I put up a tough exterior, it makes me feel like a big man. Helps me forget how weak I really feel on the inside. Give me some. Shut up, nerd!
Why do you gotta go there?
Because my grades are really low, but I'm actually really smart. But I know if I show that, then I won't be considered the stereotypical bully. Yeah.
Why are you a bully then?
Because the only way my role models have taught me to interact with people is by being loud and rude. You ain't even worth it. You don't help me inflate my ego when you accept my ignorance and insults. Later, nerd.
You're about to be struck by a vehicle.
This is a humorous take on bullying, but bullying is no laughing matter. You guys might think it doesn't apply to people at our school, but its subtleties are what make it affect people all around us.
Seriously, guys, don't bully.
Shut up, nerd.
If you're having a problem with bullying in school, don't be afraid to talk to a teacher, parent, or anyone in the administration. Phoenix High School does not tolerate bullying, so if you know what's going on, step up and tell someone. Not acting to stop bullying is just as bad as bullying.
Now let's get into some sports announcements. Last week, our girls soccer team played Cascade Christian and lost with a score of 3-6. Our next game is this Wednesday at Rogue River. The boys soccer team played North Marion this weekend and tied with a score of 2-2. They will be playing this week on Thursday against Grants Pass at US Cellular Field at 4.
Our volleyball team won against South Medford last Tuesday in a tough game. They won 3 matches to 2. Their next game is tomorrow at home against St. Mary's at 6:30. And also against Cascade Christian on Thursday at 6:30, also at home. Make sure to go out and show your support.
The football team won their first home game against Brookings Harbor on Friday, August 30th, with a score of 45-0. Just this past Friday against Coquille, they also won by a score of 41-0 to move on to 2-0 on the season. This Friday, they will take on Wairika at home, so come check out our Friday Night Lights.
In cross-country action, on Friday, our boys and girls teams competed at the Marist Invitational. Phoenix's Navina DeLuca placed 3rd to lead the Pirate girls to 2nd place at Richardson Park. DeLuca, a junior, competed in the 5-kilometer course in 19 minutes and 19 seconds. Also for the Phoenix girls, freshman Danielle Yonser placed 9th in 20 minutes 59 seconds, and junior Ashley Voss placed 20th in 22 minutes and 28 seconds. For the Phoenix boys, Philip Todak placed 14th with 17 minutes and 24 seconds. Junior Nigel Leonis placed 17th with 17 minutes 39 seconds. And sophomore Leif Amundsen placed 20th with 17 minutes 46 seconds. They all ran lifetime bests. They will be running this week at Grants Pass High School on Wednesday against Hidden Valley at 4:15.
Great start to the school year for all our fall sports teams. Be sure and get out to as many events as you can and support our fellow Pirates.
The next segment we have for you is about network safety and responsible behaviors while using computers here at school. Pay attention because we are going to be going over this information in the handbook today in advisory.
Hey guys, it's time to learn about some computer responsibility. We can't have a bunch of people running around on the network if they don't know the rules. The network has been established for a limited educational purpose. What does this mean? It means the network isn't a public access service or public forum. So there's no commercial purposes you can use this for. Oh, and no political lobbying either. Although I don't think you guys will be doing that. Don't ever post personal stuff about you on the internet. And don't meet up with someone you met on the internet either. That should be obvious. Oh, and if you get an inappropriate message that makes you feel uncomfortable, tell your teacher. Please remember not to get into the network, and don't delete data on purpose. That's just mean. And using the internet for illegal purposes, I don't think so. You're responsible for your individual account. Not everyone is a nice person who logs you out every time. Tell your teacher if you found any security problems, and don't spread viruses. Bear with me, this is a long one. Inappropriate language. Don't use it. It's a bad idea. It can count towards harassment, damage, and overall obscene language. No personally attacking people. No harassments. This means you will not knowingly or recklessly post false or defamatory messages about people or organizations. Privacy is important, so don't repost or send a message that someone sent you privately without their permission. And don't post personal information. Don't download large files, and use the computer for educational purposes only. No plagiarism, guys. It's a form of stealing. Don't access inappropriate material such as dangerous acts, violence, discriminatory things, and closeless things. Tell your teacher immediately if you access any of that stuff. You have free speech. That's pretty great, but you still have to follow the rules of speech. Having free speech doesn't mean you can say whatever you want. You have to understand, computers have the same rules as lockers. That means search and seizure. The people will go into your computer and find all that horrid content you have in there. Well, that's pretty much all the rules you could break, so we covered it. Now that you've been informed, if you break one of these rules, you're doomed.
Last Friday, September 6th, was the latest registration deadline for the SATs. Don't worry, there are still plenty of opportunities to register. One place you can get more information is at the College Corner.
This year, we have a new College Corner advisor. Her name is Jennifer Corona. Go visit her in the library or at lunch or at break to get more information about scholarships and SAT, ACT opportunities.
Everyone is welcome to audition for the PHS fall production of Coraline. It will be the world amateur premiere of this show, and we are extremely proud that PHS is the school to produce it.
A mandatory audition workshop will be held Friday, September 13th at 3:30 in the theater. You will be taught everything you need to know to have a successful audition. The actual audition will be held by appointment on Monday, September 16th, starting at 3:30. You do not need to be in theater class or a drama club to audition.
Speaking of Friday the 13th, this Friday is Phoenix High School's open house from 5 to 6:30. Tell your parents so they can come see all that PHS has to offer. Another thing PHS is offering are beautiful mum flowers that our leadership class will be pre-selling Tuesday at break in the Commons.
Well, Bailey, this brings us to the end of our show. We only have one thing left to do.
What's that, Jor?
Trivia!
That's right. Every week at the end of PHTV, we will give out a trivia question. You could submit your answer to the envelope on Mr. Rhodes' door, room N206, and enter for a chance to win a gift card to Subway. Just put your name, advisor, and answer the question on a piece of paper and put it in the envelope. At the end of next week's show, we will draw a winner. Good luck.
This week's trivia question is, which teacher's room can students go to at lunch on Wednesday to learn more about chess club here at PHS?
Well, that's it for this week. Have a great first full week back at school, and as always,
This has been your school
your people
and your news.